Morning. Starting the new year, new challenges, and in 75 days, I'll be doing the toughest 1 week span that I've ever done. I'll be doing a double Ironman 1 weekend. And then the following weekend, I'm gonna be running 116 miles coast to coast across Florida again. So, one of the things I need to do to prepare for it is work out every day. So I got this little workout that I do at home. I've got 25-pound dumbbells, pretty simple. I do some of these, call them man makers, but I call them person makers because we're inclusive. And some other stuff like squats, Romanian deadlifts, core work. Just because it's going to be important to keep my whole body ready and keep it durable, because it's going to be going through a whole lot. So I'm going to do this every day. Lasts about 30 minutes. And a lot of stretching. The beginning of this ultra triathlon, this double Ironman, is going to be a 4.8 mile swim. It's going to take a little while. I'm not a fast swimmer, but I'm a good swimmer, so I feel pretty good about it. Today I'm swimming in the pool, first time back in the water since Ironman in September. So if you think about it, if you've ever run a 5K, that's 3.12 miles. If you've ever run a 10K, that's 6.4 miles. So I'll be swimming 4.8, which is right around a happy medium between them. I think Ironman took me about an hour 45 whenever I was in the ocean without a current. So probably gonna be three and a half. Hope it won't take me 4 hours to do the whole swim. It's gonna be a lot of laps, a lot of short laps in a lake. So as long as it's not like a real windy day, the water should be nice and level. You're kind of spoiled in a pool, especially this one because it's nice and warm. There's no current, there's no other people, there's no waves. You can see at the bottom and there's a line. So the pool's really for logging miles, working on effort. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Doing different techniques if you want to try out different techniques. But I'll do some open water swims just to keep my eyes fresh, because you have to be able to sight while you're swimming. So there's a whole art to that. With that, I'm gonna get back training.
Lap 6, 3:26.
Portion of the race, I'll be riding for 224 miles. So I gotta ride a few times a week. Problem is, I don't ride on the roads because it's not safe anymore. And I don't feel like hauling my bike across town to go to the only good paved trail nearby. So I have my trainer. Now, it's not like most trainers that are fixed. You just gotta hop on it and turn your legs. This one's on rollers, and it's completely free. The only thing to keep you going is centrifugal force. Once you get the wheels going like a bat out of hell, you can get up and stay like this and keep going. Now this trainer makes you engage your core a lot, makes you engage all your muscles in your legs, because you have to have a smooth pedal. You have to be super alert. So yeah, it's tougher, but it makes you a better cyclist. Which brings me to the last part of the double Ironman. Part we all know. My favorite part, the fun part, is the run. Now, a regular Ironman has a marathon at the end. So, the double Ironman has a double marathon. So that's 52.4 miles. Sorry it took me so long. I don't do math on the weekends. So after I swim, however long it is, it's numbers. I'm not doing numbers right now. And then the bike, that's gonna feel like forever. I'll have a double marathon. And on fresh legs, I've done 50 miles in 10 and a half hours. So on not fresh legs, not fresh lungs, not fresh mind, it's probably gonna take 12 hours. Hopefully not more. I'm planning on finishing the whole thing in 36 hours. Come on, guy. Planning on finishing the whole thing in 36 hours. So that gives me 12 hours or a little more to finish 52.4 miles. So not too worried about it. It's gonna suck. It is what it is. And it'll take as long as I need it to, because no matter what happens, I'm gonna finish it. Death before DNF. And I don't have too much time to run during the week anymore, because I'm training swimming, training biking. So every day I'm trying to change it up. One day I'll swim, one day I'll bike, one day I'll run, and then repeat that cycle. And then on the weekends, my Saturdays are when I'm going to squeeze in my big runs. Today I'm going to do 45 miles because the training program has 25 on Saturday and 20 on Sunday. Being my first week back doing a long run since the 100 at the beginning of December, maybe I will, maybe I won't do the whole 45. I'll do at least 25. That's not too bad, but we'll see where I'm at physically and if I just get flat out bored. Plus, it's a gorgeous day. I don't want to spend all day running, but we'll see how it goes. So my long runs are going to be on Saturdays, and then Sundays I'm going to do long bike rides. Probably tomorrow's my first bike ride since September, so I'll probably just do like 2 laps on the paved trail, which is about 66 miles. I think it's 66, 2 laps. If I feel good, I'll do 100. Once I get into it, I've only got just over 2 months to go. So I'm really going to try and do at least a century ride every Sunday. A century ride's 100 miles. So I'm really trying to pack in those long, arduous training sessions because I'm probably physically capable of doing the double Ironman right now, but mentally I really have to work on getting through that struggle and sticking with it and just pushing through those walls that come up, because it's going to be a super long swim, super long bike. I've never biked that far. I've done a 10K swim in a pool, but I've gone through that process. I've gone through long runs, but I've never done a bike ride quite that long. So I'm really trying to build my mental strength up in these short 2 months. I know they're going to be short and it's going to fly by. So I'm kind of off on a tangent. Like I was saying, Saturdays are going to be my long runs. Sundays are going to be my long bikes. And a couple of those weekends I need to fit in a brick. If you don't remember, a brick is a bike then a run. It's to help you get used to that transition from cycling to running in a triathlon. If you've never done it, whenever you come off a bike, you're in that crouched arrow position for a long time, and you're really pushing with just like concentrating just on those leg muscles. So whenever you get off the bike and start running, now all of a sudden you're upright, your blood's flowing different, going to different parts of your body. It feels like you're running with concrete shoes if you pushed it too hard on the bike. And personally, I don't know if anybody else goes through this, but whenever, like I said, when you start running upright and blood starts going to different parts of your body, I get dizzy. I get kind of disoriented. It's the same as whenever I go from swimming to biking. Well, not necessarily to the biking part, but when I get out of the water from a swim and now all of a sudden I'm upright, it takes me a minute to get my land legs and to not be like staggering all over like I'm drunk. So that's just the nature of the beast, things you got to get through and things I got to work on. So I'm going to get back to it. I hope you like my little rundown, pun intended, of everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm getting ready for, because it's coming up quick. And I'll check in with you guys as I go. For now, I hope everybody has a good day. I hope you're having a good new year. And crushing those goals and those resolutions if you made them. And if you didn't, I just hope you keep kicking ass doing whatever you're doing. So I'll talk to you guys later.